the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
The 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing, Mayfield. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Mayfield
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. A first down throw for Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 3-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're becoming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Pittsburgh.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Walker charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
2nd down.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger able to hit his target, Claypool. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Sliding out of the pocket. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run, Peterson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Ben to throw again. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Down behind the line.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running...
Adrian Peterson off to the races. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Adrian Peterson, 81 yards. And the Steelers are within a two-point conversion of tying this game. And the kick is no good. How about that? He misses on the extra point, and the score holds at 8-6.
Well, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Mayfield to throw it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
16. Steelers 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Johnson now returning. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go. Jack 16.
The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 29, Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Corner blitz by Josh Norman works like a charm.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Here's Jordan Berry now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want... Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Throwing, Mayfield. Caught left side, it's Beckham. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
get me? 40. Hurry! Right here, 41 Mike. Come on, D! Mike, 41.
Now Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run for Nick Chubb. For about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Good. Makes the score Browns 29, Steelers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
In the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, Peterson. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Rolling to his right. And he connects with Ebron. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 13. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Following the interception, Mayfield looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Tyson Alualu. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Check 41. Okay, just like that. Just like that. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Better bring it. You better bring it. Pistol. You better bring it.
Out of his end zone, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 69 yards.
29-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 29 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
For the extra point.
So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
2 yards on the play. And the Steelers.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Ben to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there. And that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to. Almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
White 80. Check white 33. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this one is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is... intended target, but it'll be second down.
On the coverage.
A first throw for the backup Haskins. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Again, it's Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Incomplete.
They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
The give to Peterson out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And to the 40. Turn stops. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the and turn it into positives moving forward.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's a screen to Powell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now Haskins on first down. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll run again with Hunt. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They toss it left side to Chubb. A strong running. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
46.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,